Commander Jet's full-scale Clone Wars invasion of the droid trench defense line is underway, the largest trench invasion of the Clone Wars. However, this wasn't always a droid trench. The previous occupants, Captain Rex and Commander Cody, still have 501st and 212th Troopers inside of the trenches. However, they managed to hold out in their positions against the droid invasion. General Grievous is now moving through the last defenses of the clone troopers, trying to wipe them out before Commander Jet's men end up raiding the rest of the trenches. Commander Jet's reinforcing clone trooper army must make it through the trenches and fast, or else Commander Cody and Captain Rex's troopers will be decimated before they get there. However, the fighting will be tough, as the droid defenses are extremely powerful. It's anyone's bet who will end up winning this battle. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below what other types of battles would you guys like to see. This is definitely the largest trench invasion in terms of scale we have ever done on the channel, so I am very excited for it. Let's get into it, as thousands of clone troopers and droids will be dying today. Real quick, huge thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. They have literally the best deals in gaming. I use it all the time. If you like Star Wars games, Lego Star Wars for $2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $9. One of my favorite Star Wars games, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, $1.70. If you want to play the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, Men of War Assault Squad 2, $3. Extremely popular games can be up to 99% off. Link in the description below. Thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the video. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start on possibly the most elaborate and largest Clone Wars trench invasion ever. We've got tri-droids in the front lines here for the battle droid army, as well as AATs. We've got bazooka troopers in the trenches themselves, and also they are firing quite a bit of laser fire at the oncoming ARF trooper Geonosians. Then we've also got like AA cannons back here. You can see this one over here is going off currently. We've also got dish turrets on the battlefield, though this one has already been decrewed. We've also got beam turrets. This one also decrewed right there. And then we've got free-roaming droids back this way. Now, these free-roaming droids are actually going to be attacking these clone troopers back here, the last holdouts of the trench defense, because the clone troopers originally held this defense and were attacked by the droids. Now their reinforcements are coming in to save them. So over here is actually Commander Cody's men with the 212th Attack Battalion here, and they are getting directly assaulted by General Grievous, who has already pushed into the lines here and gotten a few 212 kills. There's Commander Cody right there, front and center. Grievous moving right around him right there. Sadly, these tri-droids can probably just shoot down at these guys and get very, very easy kills on them, but luckily, a lot of the attackers from Commander Jet's army are, you know, sort of distracting those tri-droids up here. We've got ATOTs dropping off reinforcements. We've got Falchion tanks spraying them down. ATTE over here getting walloped by so much rocket fire. It is absolutely nuts. There are a lot of ATTEs on this battlefield, but that one gets popped right there. This Falchion tank over here is dead. We've also got troopers coming out of Lats back here, including Commander Jet, who is on the ground over this way. So a very large attacking force still collecting themselves over there. A couple of AATs have popped, a couple of tri-droids have popped as well, but other than that, the droid lines are still very strong. The thing is, once the clone troopers back here take care of Grievous and some of the free-roaming droids, they will then be able to hit the droids in the back lines and flank them. Well, hopefully, although the clone trooper water supply on Geonosis is currently leaking everywhere. That cannot be good for the war effort of the clones. Grievous is still alive back here. Cody is still alive over here as well, but a number of droids are tunneling through the trenches right now in a pretty good assault against him. That's going to be rather lethal if he manages to survive at all. I kind of doubt it. We've got massive explosions going on over here. This is where some of the 501st troopers are stationed, as well as back this way. And Captain Rex was commanding these troopers over here somewhere, although I don't see him at the moment. He could have died, potentially. Comment down below if you guys saw Captain Rex. They've killed a few droids over this way. They are getting shot at by an AA gun over that way, so that's a little bit frightening. I guess maybe Rex was over here with these 501st troopers, although I also don't see him over there. But these guys aren't really getting attacked right now, which is lucky for them. Falchi on fire, striking a tri-droid, tripping it over right there. AAT also getting caught in that fire right now. A number of ARF troopers over this way have died at this point. Another ATTE going on a hard flank, almost out of the map over there. Huge grenade going against Grievous's forces in this tunnel area. This is where the most droids have died currently, I would say, is Cody's men getting some crazy kills on them, although Cody did end up going down right there. Rip, rip, potato chip to the boy! My favorite clone trooper commander. Over this way, we have General Grievous getting shot up by a plethora of clone troopers right now. Yes, use grenades. This clone trooper's got the right idea. Throw it. Throw the grenade. Use the grenade. It is the best way to kill hero units. He is not throwing the grenade. What an idiot. He had a little tiny pinch of a thought, a pinch of a good idea, and then didn't execute on it at all. So it is what it is. Grievous will eventually go down over there, but it's up to the rest of these clones to hold this line where these droids will be popping up. Let's go ahead and bump it up to 2 speed here and really get this battle going. I think as more and more clone troopers and droids end up dying on the battlefield, we will have less lag, which is excellent. Okay, another droid goes down over that way. These droids just still aren't able to push through this way fully yet, but General Grievous is doing a great job of not only killing clone troopers, but distracting a lot of them, which could be ample opportunity for droids to come through this way over here, although, again, they're not quite taking that opportunity yet. We've also still got a lot of clones over here, and yes, a lot of droids start pushing through that way and start getting gunned down by clone trooper blasters from afar, which is pretty impressive, although a lot of 212 troopers have already died on that trench wall right there. We got more AA shots connecting with this ATTE. This ARF Geonosis trooper up here could get some good kills, but he explodes along with the ATTE! And this one is also on fire here, despite the clones having so many ATTEs on this battlefield. Most of them are going down. This one's still alive on the hard flank over that way. That one did die, sadly. More rockets going into the carcasses of dead tanks over this way. This one exploding and taking a few ARF troopers with it. Yikes! Commander Jet's troopers, though, still persisting through the battlefield here and attempting to take on the droids in no man's land over this way. I think this would be a complete and utter suicide mission if it wasn't for the flanking clone troopers in the back who are already in solid positions right now. But these guys are still going to have an insanely difficult time. Yeah, they need these tank reinforcements to come on up here very, very quickly. Even the ATOTs will be effective at this stage in the battle. They just need people front and center taking on some more fire from these droids. This ATTE finally comes out of the woodwork from the edge of the map there, and he is taking huge shots into these trenches right now. Holy cow, there's still so many droid infantry troopers in these trenches right now. A lot of these clone troopers back here. Oh, there's Yoda chilling. I forgot. There's little Yoda Easter eggs in a lot of Darth Bacon's maps. This was made by Darth Bacon. But these clones over here pinned down by AA fire as well as droid fire, and most of the attacking clones this way have been focusing on the first line of droid infantry, as well as, of course, the tanks. Mainly the ATTEs focusing on the tanks. So these second and third lines of droid infantry are still super duper alive. So we really need these 501st troopers to get into the trenches here and start fighting. And these 212th troopers over here to hopefully break through these droids. Although a lot of the droids have died. Grievous is still alive over here running around. So he has taken care of more clone troopers over this way. But at least the 212 has driven him out of the trench. Oh, my Lanta, that was rough. I'm surprised a couple of those troopers lived. The Chinese food lived as well. Let's go. The Chinese food lives. And the purple R2 unit over here, who is kind of cute. I like that. I love R2 units, man. They're great design. Okay, lots of outgoing fire over here. Lots of that AA fire going out over this way, which is deadly to infantry and also tanks. We saw it take down an ATTE. Hey, what a snipe from the ball turrets of the ATTE right there. Taking their revenge. Beautiful stuff. And look at this. More clone troopers getting good output fire now. That's what it's all about, baby. Just start spamming, suppress some droids, and especially take out those AA turrets, man. That's going to be a huge problem going forward if you guys allow those AA turrets to continue on living. And yes, ATOT coming forward. ATOTs are insanely hard to actually kill. They have crazy armor, but they kind of suck. Their ball turrets just are not that good, so they're not that impressive of a vehicle. But the fact that they're basically massive turtles, they're like the Churchills of the Clone Wars, although as I say that, one explodes over this way, but I will say in general, ATOTs are insanely effective at just staying alive on the battlefield. We got 2 more ATTEs total? That's not fantastic, and 2 more ATOTs left alive. Whoa! That was a lot of blue fire right there. I think that was from the 501st back this way. A couple droids must have peeked over here. Interesting. Yeah, the clones are certainly losing this tank battle now. I think we really desperately need the clone troopers in the flanks here to come forward and start doing their job a little bit better now. Apparently this tri-droid is still alive, although on fire. And upside down, so I don't think it'll be that effective, although it is randomly firing, so maybe it will be? I don't know, bro. I just don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and try bumping it up a speed. We'll see how the lag is here. Really good concentrated clone trooper force down mid right now. Commander Jet's men sort of doing a bit of a ball formation and just pushing forward as a unit alongside the leftover ATTEs and ATOTs. Although this ATOT is actually bumping into the ATTE and damaging it and causing it to be distracted. This is not fantastic, guys. Not fantastic. You need to do a little bit better than this, and the ATTE over here and ATOT, they're completely derping, so that is not fantastic either. I don't think they're derping in means of like doing the anti-derp rule to them, because they can easily get out of that situation. It's, you know, anti-derp rule is more for when units just refuse to come forward and stuff like that, and the AI is just derping around. They're certainly derping, but they're not in a way that, you know, I should be helping or anything like that. That's up to them to fix, because they're just smashing together over there. This ATOT did end up going down. ATTE though still alive, so maybe that ATOT ended up sucking up some of the damage that was meant for that ATTE. Still a lot of droid infantry over here. If the ball turrets could just like kill some of this infantry, I'm not too worried about the AATs. I'm more worried about the infantry right now, because the clone infantry is easily capable of taking out those AATs with their rockets. It's more so the droid infantry that can just completely wipe out the clones with the sheer size of their force still alive within these trenches in various positions. Although this is a good landing area. A lot of these droids have died. This trench is still very, very functional, I will say, but the rest is very dead, so this would be a good opportunity for the clones to come in over there. Let's check in on our 501st boys back here, and they are still alive. Is this thing still alive? No, they've killed that, so I don't know why they're still shooting that. Honestly, these guys have not taken any risks during this battle at all. They have not pushed forward in the slightest, and neither have these guys here. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they're not gonna find it, bro. You need to push in and help out. I don't blame the 212th for being hard locked in here, because they're dealing with General Grievous still. Although I do blame them for not grenading him, because that would be an easy way to kill him. But they've also killed a ton of droids themselves over here, so that is good as well. Alright, down mid here, we've got some more droids shooting out, some more clones getting good input fire here. I think this was the other ATTE, and it has gone down, so that leaves one ATTE over here and one ATOT. The rest of the clone trooper vehicles are dead, and they had so many clone trooper vehicles to start. ATTEs are so unbelievably powerful. The fact that they lost so much is crazy, bro. Crazy. But again, the clone trooper infantry is very capable of taking out droid tanks and stuff like that once they get close enough. I don't think that's the problem. Again, this infantry blockade is just super rough. If this ATTE can pivot and shoot these guys up, I think that would be ideal. A couple explosions hitting the clone trooper lines here as well. It is just devastation. I'm worried that this rescue effort from Commander Jet is going to be completely for naught. There we go. ATTE gets a couple kills right there with its ball turret. Well done. Twist around. Do it again. Get more kills. Help out your clone trooper infantry here. Help out the clone trooper infantry. Dear Lord. Let's look at the stats on the battle map here. Blue are droids left alive, and you can see that middle line is just so strong, man. Red are clone troopers left alive. We've got a huge pocket over here of maybe like 30 or 40 clones. Got another big pocket over here of another like 30 clone troopers, I would say. Over here, we've got maybe like 15 to 12 troopers left alive, and they're in kind of final stand mode here. Ooh, that was a nasty grenade. Yeah, they're fighting back against some droids here, and Grievous is still vibing. Ugh, that's a yikes. Yellow are dead droids, red are dead clone troopers. I mean, there are a ton of dead droids across this trench line, but there's still many, many alive. So we really need the 501st to actually do something, and look at that. As I say that, a few of them pop up here. You guys might be in grenading distance of that trench. Oh my god, only 3 troopers went in. They went with the trickle in. They didn't just all swarm this at once and spam fire them, which would have been probably the best strategy there. This ATTE, by the way, still cooking. How many kills does it have? 20 kills and 1 vehicle kill. That's actually pretty good. That is pretty decent, boy. That is pretty decent. Keep it up, fam. And this ATOT is pushing an ATTE onto a bunch of clone troopers over this way, as they're getting shot up from all different directions, because no one wants to help out Commander Jet's troopers. Commander Jet taking huge risks out here, pushing forward, and yet no one is helping him. You know, he's coming out here trying to help others, and no one is choosing to help him whatsoever, which is just absolutely terrible. Over here, more grenades going off against the clone troopers. How many clones do we even have here? 1 clone remains. This guy, he's got 5 kills. He's a decently high veterancy with those 5 kills. But General Grievous is over there hunting. He's got 6 kills now. Very nice. That is impressive. This droid is trying to get the sneaky beaky on him, though. You don't like it when they do the sneaky beaky. Oh! No! He didn't get the kill on that droid. I think he just was reloading or something. I don't know why he turned away, but he almost got the kill on him. That's the end of Commander Cody and the 212th Clone Trooper attack battalion. We got 501st Troopers over here, so that might be the next target of General Grievous. These guys are very stacked, so they would be able to probably pack a punch against him. Oh, it looks like some free-roaming droids also coming up and over the trenches over this way and attacking some of Captain Rex's men. I still don't know where Rex is. He was definitely on the battlefield at the beginning, but I don't know, maybe he exploded? Oh, I found him. He's dead. Fun. Okay. We got, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, the droid's pressuring from over here. They're after the clones' Chinese food boxes. Oh my god. That's not good, boys. That's not good. ATTE and ATOT over here have kind of gone quiet. They're still alive, but I mean, there's not that many ARF troopers over here for the clones left alive after all of their losses. Oh, big surge forward of 501st troopers over here. You should have done this a little while ago when you had more troopers. There we go. They're getting a few kills at least. I think they're in grenade distance of those droids. They're just not doing it, which is extraordinarily sad. But I think they'll be able to clear out at least a few of these droids. There we go. Yeah, they're getting more kills on those droids across the way there. That's nice. Keep it up. Heal if you have to. Do what you gotta do, boys. Make it happen, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, my goodness. Okay, that guy died big time. Yikes. Oh, by the way, guys, I did want to mention, oh, they destroyed this entire droid trench line. That is nice right there. And now here comes General Grievous. If you guys aren't smart enough to use grenades, we're going to be in trouble here. That's for sure with Grievous. But I did want to mention, yesterday I uploaded a video on a brand new zombie survival simulator called Vane. It's basically Project Zomboid, but in first person, and it is so much better than I ever would have thought it would be. I thought it was amazing. That was yesterday's video, and it just didn't get in the algorithm, or people just weren't really interested in watching it. But I figured if it just didn't get in the algorithm for whatever reason, I did double upload yesterday, which might have been a mistake. That video is available on the Daily Tactics channel. It's like the worst video performance-wise that I have uploaded in like over a year. And so, yeah, if you want to go check that out, I don't know if the algorithm just didn't suggest it or if people aren't interested. Totally understand if you're not interested. Zombie survival games I love, but aren't everyone's bread and butter. Totally get that, so understandable, but I thought I'd make that little plug here. Either way, These clones really still not taking risks at all. These clones back here, they're about to be attacked by Grievous, so if they can finally do some grenading here, I think these 501st Troopers could do big things and kill Grievous. Grievous doesn't even really have infantry with him anymore, so that's pretty huge. But we'll just have to see if they actually grenade and kill him. The ARF Troopers in the front, stagnating their assault. I can't really blame them. It's been really, really rough. A few pockets of them are popping up and taking some shots at some droids. It's nothing too extreme, though. Alright, there's a little bit of boys over here in some craters, and they are all dying extremely quickly. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this has been rough, boy. This has been real rough. I'm not even worried about like the Tri-Droids still being alive, because Clone Trooper Blaster Fire can actually kill Tri-Droids pretty nicely. It's more so everything else. It's everything else being alive. Why don't we go ahead and time-lapse? Let's do it over here, because things are going a little bit slower. There's some droids attacking over here. There's some clones over here. There's clones over here. And there's clones and ATTE over here. So I think this is a good perspective to see, like, the entire battlefield. But the fighting is getting very slow here as everyone sort of hunkers down inside of their respective lines. So let's do a little time-lapse here. Alright boys, about 4 minutes have passed there, and it seems like the clones actually managed to capture this right side of the trench, sort of diagonal line going right there. Grievous is still alive, but we still got most of the 501st Troopers over this way. There's a section of droids alive here too, but the RF Troopers pulled through, I think with the help of this tank. Yeah, 32 kills on that, and 8 kills and 3 vehicle kills on the ATOT, so that's impressive. Also, I didn't realize, but this AAT has been dead for like a long time. It's just decrewed, as is this one. So it's really just... Oh, this Tri-Droid is also dead. Oh, okay, so the droids have no vehicles left. They've got a line of droids here. They've got some free roamers here with Grievous. They've got a line here, full line here. They have one AA gun, which could be lethal, although it only has 1 kill right now, so not a high veterancy. That's the only vehicle technically they have. And a few droids over this way too. Okay, very interesting. By the way, I was just looking at the new gameplay for Star Wars Outlaws. This is the first Star Wars game in a while where no one reached out to me to play it early or review it or anything like that. It made me kind of sad, but I'm kind of okay with it, because it is no Fallen Order or anything like that. It is, it looks rough. It looks rough. I'm probably not going to play it on the channel unless people request it specifically. I'll be honest, this is the least excited I've been about a Star Wars game in a long time. It just looks kind of bad. It looks very clunky and just kind of like a crappy Ubisoft game to me. I don't know. Are you guys excited about it? Open world Star Wars sounds sick. It sounds really fun. And then it just does not look too good. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream it if there's a lot of requests or something like that. But for now, I think I'm all set. I think the clones, yes, they just killed Grievous right there, which is pretty impressive. I don't think they grenaded him like at all during that entire fight. So that's pretty good, I will say. And we're back kind of into stalemate mode here a little bit. A little smidgens of fire going out here and there from the droids and the clones, but beyond that, it's up to the clones to really push forward here. The ATTE crossed over the tank trap barrier, kind of. So this thing could be the make it or break it for this battle. If that thing continues to push forward and help out the clones against the droids, the clones could be in business here to win this thing. But we'll just have to wait and see if that actually happens. Let's go ahead and time-lapse again, because, yeah, we're just kind of chilling right now. Alright boys, another 4 minutes have passed here, and it looks like the droids are still holding out over this way. The clone ATTE that was doing so great turtled over the trenches over here, which is so stupid. This ATOT over here is still alive though, and ARF troopers are actually retreating backwards. Guys, you're... Okay, I'm gonna push them forward, because that's stupid. They're supposed to attack. Y'all have to attack. You can't dilly-dally over there. Also, the 501st just gave up on the assault, so you know what? Okay, we're going to actually push everyone forward into a final assault here. Also, some ARF troopers joined up with the 501st there. Very nice. Love to see, and Rex's men over here also should go forward. I have no idea if Commander Jet is still alive, but we know Rex and Cody are gone. Rip. Alright, so let's see. Two-front assault here going on with the ARF troopers and the 501st. No 212 left alive, sadly. And we will see what ends up going on here. Okay, so these clones going up over the top over this way. They're taking some shots. That AA gun rapid firing out. Nice grenade there on those droids. That was very well done. 501st over here taking some serious shots right now. Taking some big time losses, but at least they're getting shots off themselves too. This is kind of the last straw for both armies. That AAT, despite already being dead, explodes, so some extra shots must have hit it and just went over the top and hit their ammunition or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but he's gone. Alright, 501st did pretty decent over here. They got one more trooper left over there. Is this thing still alive? It's still firing, but it's not an actual unit. That's so strange. Okay, that's really peculiar right there. I've never seen that in the game before. Okay, well, it's still firing and moving. That's not good. Okay. Well, these clones are definitely having a bad time because of that. Alright, that thing still technically being alive, it puts a huge problem on the clone troopers. They're not even targeting it with their rifles, so maybe it's not like registering to them as alive either. That would be really, really bad. Oh my goodness. Well, that thing being alive and being able to HE shot clone troopers in droves pretty much solidifies the deal for the droids here in winning, but let's just do fast speed and time lapse just to see what happens. Clones have gone back into stasis here and not attacked. So hold on, we'll try and make it fair by doing a joint attack all at once here against the remaining droids. I think the clones are pretty much cooked, but yeah, we'll give them a shot. We'll give them a try. Yeah, there's too many droids, and the droids are in really good defensive positions. Do you guys really just stop us attacking fully again? What is going on? Do you guys not want these trenches for the Republic? Like, what the heck, dude? Alright, decent flank there, but yeah, they're getting killed. There was no shot. There was no shot. Once all these guys died back here and here from the tri-droid, it was over. It was Jover, baby. It was Jover. So the droids end up winning and seizing the trenches for themselves fully this time. Although the clones did a lot of damage to the droid force. Yellow are dead droids, red are dead clones, so I'm sure the clones could come back and just do a quick sweep of the remaining if they have any more reinforcements in the area before the droids manage to reinforce themselves. Either way, guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.